What's up, y'all? Week 11 podcast with the commissioners and the creative directors back. Coming on in.
Yeah, what up? Podcasting in week 11.
Almost done with this dang podcast. Let's talk about that real quick. We stopped the podcast at the end of the regular season. We don't podcast anything for the playoffs, so we only got 2-3 weeks to go, and we're done with that. So that's a good thing. And because podcasts do take a lot of time out.
Get my Tuesday nights back, baby.
Get our Tuesday nights back,
Yeah.
So, right. Just give you a heads up. We don't do playoff time. We don't do a podcast. We do we'll put on the board all the seeds and everything.
3 weeks left.
3 weeks left.
That's right. Last week, 6-1-6-5 show killed it. Top scorer.
Outscored.
234 points.
Beat the Shawshanks. I know you were disappointed. You got a couple injuries during the game, but congratulations to 6-1-6-5.
Low at Toilet Bowl, BSB. I told you guys, your players are not gold. I told you that. They've lost 4 in a row. Go back and watch the podcast. I've said it 4 weeks in a row. Your players aren't that good.
Free falling. That guy's free falling.
I'm free.
The second lowest all-time toilet bowl. The second lowest, and the first one was done this year, too. We forgot to mention that in an earlier podcast. More Gooder now holds the record for the lowest score of the season in a game in the season, and now BSB now is the second.
Yep.
Congratulations.
That's a terrible record to hold.
Oh, BSB, sorry, my friend, but hey, that's what happens when you don't take my trades.
Hey, Fitz, you want to talk about why you weren't here last week? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. That'll work.
Team didn't show up either.
Oh, it didn't show up.
It did show up.
Talk about it.
It did show up. It did show up.
Talk about it.
I went ahead and crushed the Crushers.
Crushers got crushed.
Maybe that guy should fucking answer an email.
Wow.
Maybe pull a trade or two. You'd probably be in first place, but you're not.
That guy's got a good team, though.
Plus
No, he doesn't.
Plus trade
He
deadline's
doesn't.
You
over.
can't help it that Kaepernick got him 3 points against a stellar Carolina's defense. Carolina's going to beat New England.
Hey, let me ask you guys this: how do you guys feel about no trade? The trade deadline's gone.
I
It's
love
over,
it.
No trades.
I love it. Wayne, stop calling me.
It's been a quiet week. Thank goodness nobody texts me for trades, sending me trades. Actually, I'm pretty happy. In fact, we're going to talk about moving it back a week next year to week 9.
No poachers. I mean, I like it. Nobody wants to deal anyway.
They tried.
There's a lot of deals
Even
done.
Christmas.
A lot
They
of deals
tried.
Nobody wants any of my deals.
Well, got to send out some players with value.
Maybe so. Anything else going on from last week, week 10?
Nothing. I ain't even going to talk about nothing. I got nothing to say.
All right.
Hey, aren't you 10-0?
Yeah.
Still. We still got the Bubba on ice, fellas. We're going to pop it one of these days.
You know, I'm not really too fired up about being 10-0 because I already knew it was going to happen.
Oh,
I'm not really
okay.
fired.
Okay.
No
You're
trash
just
talk,
mellow.
I'm just mellow.
You're mellow. You're high. You just got pulled over on Sunday night. Riverside.
Yeah, exactly.
Going to the Red X. I mean,
I get. Hey, I had to celebrate my wins.
did you want to know where the local Sonic was? Unbelievable.
All I know is I'm kind of thirsty because the bubbly's not out here this week.
Well, it will be ours sooner or later.
Yeah.
One of these times. May not be today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe next week. We'll see.
Maybe.
Let's go to week 11 picks. And you know who we start off with. Colossal again. They're at the top of the list. Colossal versus BSB. I can't believe these guys were 0-6-1. And now their own fate is in their own hands.
Well,
they went out to make the playoffs. This
Let's
is
put it like
unreal.
this. I might have been wrong last week on the podcast when I said the Colossal Connection was completely dead. They control their own destiny. And I got to looking over their team and their points scored a little closer. And I can admit when I was wrong. Colossal Connection beats BSB this week and takes control of their own destiny. I can't believe I was wrong. But I was.
Fitz?
I'll take Colossal Connection.
I'm going to take Colossal Connections. BSB, your players aren't gold. I've been telling you that. It's going to be 5 weeks in a row. Unbelievable.
5 weeks.
Some people just don't want to listen, man. They're like kids. Do you have that commissioners matchup? Do you believe in magic? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Well,
No saying.
versus the Czar of Char.
The Magic is perfectly focused. I know I pretty much got to win out with that team to make the playoffs. I get my revenge game against this guy who beat me earlier this season.
And high score.
We're gonna split it. We're gonna split the series with this win this week. Magic represents.
Wow. I'm going to go Zarchar.
Let me also throw a little something else out. He does not have Des Bryant this week. Not that he need him anyway, considering what he did last week. And he doesn't have DeMarco Murray either, which doesn't matter. Is two no-factor guys in this matchup.
That's right.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay, so I'm still going to go with Zar.
I don't know what wide receiver I'm going to start. I guess I'll put in Ben Tate for DeMarco Murray. He'll probably score the same amount of points, about 9. No BFD. I'm going to go with the Magic, though. I think Magic's going to win, put us in a tie, and then we'll see the last 2 weeks when we play the other 2 teams how it'll fare out.
Unlike previous picks by the Zartar, he ain't trying to reverse his luck to get a win this week. He knows.
What about Bohica versus Hardcore?
You know, we just need to skip the matchup every week. Just say whoever's playing Bohica wins. Hardcore.
Unless, yeah.
Hardcore wins. You gonna pick Mohican?
Nope.
Yeah, but anybody who plays Mohican's going to win unless it's me.
Oh, we forgot about that. Sorry about that.
Gosh. I'm going to go hardcore.
Okay.
Oklahoma and the Guru versus Power and Light.
This is where, this time of season, when Oklahoma starts to slow tumble back down to where it belongs.
Reality.
Without Tony Romo this week, he gets a loss. Next week without Andy Dalton means Alex Smith starts 2 consecutive weeks against one this week against the Broncos. I don't like that matchup. I'm going with P&L represents. They're going to be 8-3 after this week.
P&L.
I'm going to go Oklahoma. I think he's going to pull off an upset here. I don't think P&L's team's as high as his record indicates.
I don't know.
I think Oklahoma's going to show that.
Okay.
Justice versus Mean Machine. Who you got?
I looked at this matchup pretty closely. I'm going to go with Justice.
Justice.
I'm going to buck the trend. I'm going to go Mean Machine.
Machine.
Hits. We got the Crushers on this matchup versus a 6-1-6-5 show.
This is an easy win for 6-1-6-5, the highest scoring team in the league, not the best record though. And and the Crushers has no Tony Romo this week. No win for the Crushers. Sorry, Crushers, your dream has ended. 6-1-6-5 wins.
6-1-6-5.
Yeah, 6-1-6-5. We didn't skip your matchup this week. We're picking you.
Oh!
That means you'll probably lose.
Fitz versus Shawshankers.
I'm gonna whip that ass!
Oh!
I'm coming for you, you big pussy!
Poachers.
That's right.
Shawshankers wins.
I'm going with the Shawshankers. Team Thompson versus Walmart
I learned
Greeters.
something about this show. Don't get hyped up about your team. You're going to pick this. So I'm going with the Greeters.
Greeters.
Greeters. Ding dong. Lethal Weapons versus Two Mannings. 1 cup.
We know who this guy's taking. Elite the Weapons, not winning this week. He don't have nothing left. Jamal Charles can't take it to the promised land. I'm going with 2 Mannings, 1 cup. Elite the Weapons don't have anything. Lost Aaron Rodgers, he's done.
I'll take him. Lethal weapons.
So I like Peter.
I'm going 2 Mannings, 1 cup.
What?
Yep.
He got the trend. Fine.
Yep.
Got him.
HLR versus the Homos.
Homos!
Let's just make it simple. No Tony Romo. Again, no win. HLR sweeps the board. 11-0 next week.
No Romo. I'm taking the Homos.
That's what I like. Do it. Yeah.
Gonad Twins. Bubbly Pop next week. Stay tuned. Gonad Twins versus More Gooder. Who you got in this matchup?
Who'd you pick in the last matchup?
I wasn't here last matchup.
Oh, okay. So you didn't pick. I'm saying you didn't pick between me and Brad.
I picked homos.
You
I
picked
screamed
homos?
it. I screamed homos.
Well, you know,
homos!
I like. I just thought you were calling for homo since you were one, so.
Oh,
I know.
Now I know you picked homos. Naz took me to the Drew Brees 50-yard touchdown
What did
in
you
the
just
third
say?
quarter.
What did you just
The
say?
Naz took me to the Drew Brees
What?
50-yard touchdown in the third quarter to get the win. The
Did you-
Naz win this week.
Did you just have a stroke?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Because you're slurring your words.
Slurring. I'm good.
Hits, who you got? Neds or Gooder?
Neds!
I'm going with More Gooder. I think More Gooder's gonna. I think Gonad Twins. He's gonna get brought back to reality.
Why
Bro.
don't you quit jinxing Gooder, man? That's messed up. Anyway, go ahead.
Neds,
I'm not jinxing
Neds,
Gooder. I
Neds.
think
Neds.
Gooder's gonna win this matchup. I think the Nats has a good team, but his record's a little better than just like P&L. His record's a little bit better than
I
his
don't know
team
about that. I
is.
don't know about that one.
But I think Gooder needs a win. I think he's going to get the win and help his position out for this
He needs
playoff
his win,
push.
though.
Last but not least, unless we missed a matchup,
We didn't.
Painting versus
You know, this guy Fonz, he actually showed up, got a good win this week. I think he scored around 185, 20 points more than I projected last week. But this week, you get a juggernaut that can get you 200 points on his team. So if you can't match that, Painting will beat you. That's what I'm going with.
Pain.
Oh,
Bring in the Painting.
Ellie, I'm going Painting too. We're going to sweep the board on that last one.
Painting gets the win this
Painting
week.
gets a win. That's the week 11 matchups. Anything else, guys?
You got anything else? Playoffs coming up soon.
Playoffs
Remember,
coming up.
4 teams from each conference gets into the playoffs. Then you got a Super Wild Card, which is the overall best record. I got a couple text messages today asking me, do I still got a chance to make it? 4 teams each conference, 1 Super Wild Card. And then when we
There's-
get closer, we'll break it down.
There's so many scenarios left
Yeah.
out there, guys. We had a team start 0-6-1, and they got a chance to make the playoffs.
They're going to make it. I'm surprised.
If you're breathing, you have a shot.
If you're 3-7, you got a shot.
You got a shot. All you got to do is
Yeah,
run the
got a
table.
shot
You
down
might get
there.
the Super Wild Card 6 and 7.
Yes.
The line for the Super Wild Card right now is looking at 6 and 7 or 7 and 6.
Everything that we said in the last 60 seconds, Bohica, you just ignore that.
I think he's bowling or something.
You're
I didn't.
exempt.
He ignored it.
Hey, man, all in
He
good
probably stopped
fun.
watching.
All in good fun. There's always next year. All right, guys, there's always next week for the podcast. See ya.